Well, good morning, guys. It's currently 5:40 in the morning right now, and there's only really one thing besides the East Cavalry battlefield, which we'll go see that probably today after this, and that is walking the whole entire Confederate lines. And I think we're gonna do that today. It's a long walk. It's quite a few miles, but I'm planning on walking all the way down until we hit the very end, and then walking all the way back. I brought the car at least, so that way I didn't have to walk through town and walk all the way to the outskirts of town on McPherson's Ridge by myself, and then walk all this. So I ease the pain a little bit. So I'll probably park the car up there and just kind of lock it and leave it to be, and then we'll start walking down. And we drove this last night for the first time, and it's quite something, and it's a long jaunt too. And then all these plaques here show the Army of Northern Virginia throughout the days of the battle, kind of like on Cemetery Ridge for the Union that they had on there. But it's a little dark out though, so I'll probably videotape it when we get back. So anyway, today is the second day of the battle, July 2nd, 2021. A lot of stuff going on today, lots of reenactments. Town's booming. It's a good time. So we'll start parking the car down there, and we'll start walking through the several batteries in Lee's Army of the Northern Virginia. So okay, guys. Okay, so we're currently in the beginning of Confederate Ave. Confederate Ave goes all the way down. Here's the town of Gettysburg right here. So we're gonna head on down, and then of course the battlefield is way over there, and we're just gonna keep going down. And right now there's a battery back there. There's a battery right here, Napoleon's, or excuse me, that looks like smoothbore or rifled, something like that. Got some parrots here, and this is Dance's battalion, Watson's battery, part of Ewell's Corps, Artillery Reserve. And just gonna go on down, going down here. And you can see kind of what they're looking at here. Seems like they're just kind of pointed right into Gettysburg, because that's Gettysburg right there. Those are just some sports fields. So this is part of Ewell's Corps. Not gonna lie, I paused for a second. I thought I saw something spooky here in the morning. But anyway, Salem's artillery, still Dance's battalion, part of Ewell's Corps and his reserve artillery. Some people going to work in the morning using this as a route, quick route. More parrots, some rifled. I'm thinking those are rifled. $10-pounder parrots. Gotcha. I don't know anything about. Oh, 10-pounder parrot, and 3-inch rifles, 2 3-inch rifles. See, I know something. Part of Hill's Corps now. I think a lot of Ewell's Corps, of course, is over on Culp's Hill track, trying to take care of that disaster, as we found out yesterday. Or Heath's division, Hill's Corps. So these are his cannons. I'll pause, and we'll head up to those batteries. All right, so looks like we got some rifled cannons here. Maybe some smoothbore down there. Guess we'll find out. 2 3-inch rifles and 2 Napoleons. Some interesting looking Napoleons. But yeah, part of Garnett's battalion, Lewis's battery, Hill's Corps, Heath's division. Position right in there into the town. pretty cool. I don't really see much on the road. I don't see anything at all until we get onto this ridgeline here. But really nice morning here. Tomorrow will be the last day that we'll be here, which will be the 3rd, and then we are flying early in the morning. Our flight leaves at 6 a.m. On the 4th of July. So yeah, anyway. But I have my hat though. Because of the rain, it has slouched down and it looks a lot more proper now. Before, when we were at Culp's Hill, it was really propped up, which looks stupid. But thanks for the rain on Culp's Hill. It's all smushed back down. So, all right guys, talk to you in a little bit. Okay, I can tell there's gonna be several small clips I'm gonna have to crop together. Little plaque here. We were just down at that battery right there. Army of Northern Virginia, Hills Corps, East Division, Garnett's Battalion. His batteries. 4 Napoleons, 2 10-pounder Parrots, 7 3-inch rifles, 2 12-pounder howitzers. I'm guessing they don't have any howitzers here, but they got plenty of everything else stuff, that's for sure. These look like apple trees. Maybe these are apple trees. All right, we'll come back when we hit that ridge up there, because I'm sure there's plenty of cannons, and there should be a wall, and all the cannons should be facing Seminary Ridge. Okay, just walked up that way. We got a battery here, still part of Hills Corps, East Division, Garnett's Battalion, Morse Battery. We got 1 10-pounder Parrot, 1 3-inch rifle, and 2 Napoleons right here. As you can see on this ridge here, that's a good shot. We're here on this ridge, firing near the end of town, right there, because that's where the town ends. All along the trees here is where the town is. Pretty cool stuff. And then over there is Seminary Ridge. One of the two. I think we're on Seminary Ridge. Cemetery Ridge. One of those two. I'm all mixed up now. There's a lot of information in this brain the past 9 days. But we got a plaque up here, and got another battery, of course. You'll hear me saying that a lot. There's plenty of batteries on this road. Plenty of batteries. What do we got? Who do we got here? Perrin's Brigade. Part of Hills Corps, Pender's Division. So they were stationed here. Got a bunch of South Carolina troops. And then we got this battery here, consisting of 2 3-inch rifles and 2 12-pounder howitzers as well. Garnett's Battalion, Grandy's Battery, East Division, Hill Corps. Right here. And then got a plaque down there as well. And some cannons down there. All right. Okay, so we came from that battery. We got another battery here. Also have a plaque. Army of Northern Virginia, 3rd Army Corps. Pender's Division, Major General William D. Pender, as well as General Trimble and General Lane. They are positioned right here. Right here. Got a battery right over here. Still Hills Corps Artillery Reserve, Pegram's Battalion, Brander's Battery, consisting of 2 Napoleons, 2 10-pounder Parrots. As you can see now, they're starting to fire. Got a good clear fire right there where the Yankees are during Pickett's charge. And there's the grove of trees right there. There's the Pennsylvania Monument. And then Hancock was, I think, right around there. Yeah. Actually, I can see his monument of where he was wounded. We're just gonna keep on trucking here. Keep on trucking. Tell you what, I absolutely could not imagine being here and you have all these cannons going off. What's 160 plus cannons going off every so many minutes? It's a constant loudness that just doesn't dissipate. And you got it going on for 2 hours straight. Was Porter Alexander's bombardment was for 2 hours, and then they finally gave the green light for Pig's Charge to set the boys in. And by that time, not only do you have all these cannons firing, but you also have the enemy's cannons coming in, and you're being fired at. I mean, the sheer chaos and the loudness just absolutely baffles me. And then, even when you're silent in your cannons after the 2 hours when they're done, you send your boys in, and the cannon fire is still coming in from the Union lines. It's crazy. There's a little bird right there. Oh, he's gone. Thomas Brigade, Hills Corps, Pender's Division, consisting of Georgian infantry, positioned right here. And in the ready for the battle. Some units were positioned through these trees right here. This is kind of what I think it was mostly like around here, is with the cattle and with the livestock eating up the vegetation on the ground and leaving the trees there. This is what I think it would have been like, if not more closer to the ground, because you know the cattle and all that, they're gonna eat all of this. Goats, they're gonna eat everything. They're just walking lawnmowers. So I think this is what it would have looked like, because my girlfriend, she was like, well, why would they put their battery here if there's clearly trees and brush right here, way over there. Well, actually, I'll show you the position she was talking about. And it's like, well, back in those days, you had livestock and everything, and it could be just like this. Your cannons are in the trees, they're covering the forest, but it's not like looking like that. It's looking like this, and you can still see, you can actually still form troops up in these, And that's one thing that people isn't talked about enough when visiting these battlefields. Still Hills Artillery Reserve, Pegram's Battalion, McGraw's Battery, consisting of 4 Napoleons. Very nice, very nice. It's definitely one thing that I feel over here that I haven't felt on the Union lines at all, and that is safety. I do feel really safe walking through here. It's all under these trees, and kind of the terrain, kind of makes you feel like you're hunkered down, and they can't really see out there, because that's the Union lines right there, right where that monument is. That's how far they had to go. That just blows my mind, dude. Lane's Brigade, part of Hills Corps, Pender's Division, consisting of North Carolina infantry. It's just crazy. They formed up right here. This is where the boys were. They're right along here. Pegram's Battalion, Zimmerman's Battery. The PD artillery, consisting of 4 3-inch rifles. Still part of Hills Reserve Corps artillery. Right here we got a plaque for Pegram's Battalion. All the cannons in that battalion. all firing right there where Hancock's men are. 3rd Corps, 2nd Corps, Grenshaw's battery, 2 Napoleons, and 2 12-pound howitzers. Some of the 1st Corps behind it, a little bit of the 3rd Corps. Interesting stuff. Oh, we got a plaque back here. We got Scales Brigade, still part of Hills Corps, Pender's Division, consisting of North Carolina infantry. A lot of North Carolina infantry and Pender's troops. All right, another plaque here. This looks like a corps plaque or division plaque. Army of Northern Virginia. Just tells you a little bit of history on the battle. We got a battery here consisting of Hills Corps Artillery Reserve, the Fredericksburg Artillery, consisting of 2 Napoleons and 2 10-pounders, or 2 10-pound Parrots. There we go. We got more plaques. More plaques, more batteries. Just tons of batteries. It's just absolutely amazing. The firepower. All right. Rockenborough's Brigade, consisting of Virginia infantry. Hey, got the Virginians here. Part of Heath's Division in Hills Corps. Position right here, down the strip. We got Lane's Battalion, part of Hills Corps, Anderson's Division. Their cannons right here, consisting of one 3-inch Navy Parrott and 1 12-pounder howitzer. And also near the end down here, where Longstreet's Corps starts, there are I think 2 20-pound Parrots, and holy shit, those things must have kicked ass. Big old boys. We got monument for the 11th Mississippi, monument for the North Carolina regiments, and right here we got Lane's Battalion and his cannons, part of Anderson's Division. Oh, this is gonna be a good view. This is gonna be a good view. We have a monument for the North Carolina troops that were here. I'm guessing that's because of Pender's division and all the North Carolina troops. Got a monument down there. This is where it happened right here. This is where they made the assault. Here, Armistead's over there, all converging, all along here, converging to that grove of trees right there. Absolutely beautiful monument. Now, it doesn't say anything. It might say something on the gate, but I think this is for all the North Carolina troops making the charge out here. Beautiful stuff. All right, guys. We can continue on those plaques and that battery right there. Okay, so we're just there. We're behind it. Plaque for the Army of Northern Virginia, 3rd Army Corps, Heath's Division, and Henry Heath as well, with General J.J. Pettigrew. This might be boring for some people doing this whole walk and everything, but you know, if you're painting and stuff like that, it's pretty cool to kind of go along with the honorable Stugmaster here. Oh, this is what I was talking about right here. Well, there's actually more down there, the ones I was actually talking about, but we got some right here. Hills Corps, Anderson's Division, Lane's Battalion, Wingsfield Fields Battery. 2 20-pounder parrots and also 3 3-inch Navy parrots. There's the Navy parrots right there. And here's the 20-pounders. Holy shit. These things just shoot lead. Just fucking. Oh man. Big old bastards. Look at that thing. And then the regular ones over there, the 3-inch. 20-pounders, Jesus. Look at my hand compared to that. Yeah, no thank you. I'm guessing these guys did some damage here during the battle. That's for sure. Oh, we're missing stuff. Davis's brigade, consisting of 1 North Carolina Regiment, and the rest are in Mississippi, part of East Division, Hills Corps. Oh yeah. We've got a marker up here, headquarters marker. I'm guessing that's for AP Hill and his Corps headquarters. Army Northern Virginia, Hills Corps, Pender's Division, got 2 Napoleons and 2 12-pounder howitzers. Part of Graham's battery. We also have a monument right there for the Tennessee troops. But I haven't seen any Tennessee guys yet on the brigade plaques. Right here, this is where his headquarters were. Ambrose P. Hill, AP Hill's headquarters. He was right here. All of his men down there, all of his men this way, watching the fighting, watching those troops go along, charging up that hill. That's a long ways. That's a long, long ways. All right, we'll check out this battery. All sorts of stuff. There's stuff that's still down there. I thought we were gonna have a break. Guess not. Let's see what we got here. Pender's Division still. We got 1 10-pounder parrot, 2 3-inch rifles, and 1 12-pounder howitzer. Part of Wyatt's battery. Right here. Firing on the Union defenses up there. We'll go over here across the street. There's quite a bit of people out this morning. It's quite busy. I've noticed. Pettigrew's brigade, consisting of all North Carolina infantry, part of East Division. Pettigrew's man is right in here. Pettigrew, known as James Bond. His position right here. Quite a scholar in his day. Private, retrieve my book from the back. We'll pause it for now. See what. Actually, no, you guys can stick with me. Seems like we got these 2 monuments here, and then we actually got a ways until we start back up again. So, and we'll go over this bridge too. But beautiful road, man. I wish I lived here. I'd be so in shape, walking these for miles like I have been these past few days. The reason why I'm doing this now, right before we leave, is doing the Confederate lines because my blisters are somewhat healed, so it's not too bad, not too agonizing. Hills Corps, Pender's Division, Pogie's Battalion, I think is how you say that, and his batteries. You've seen his batteries so far, and we got more of his batteries, I'm guessing, up there. That's why his plaque is in the middle. And then we have Archer's Brigade, part of East Division of Hills Corps, consisting of Alabama and Tennessee guys. So we finally see some Alabama and Tennessee guys in this area. All right, stop the camera. Okay, so we're over the bridge, up the hill. Got plaque here, Hills Corps Anderson's division now, with Mahone's brigade, consisting all Virginia infantry, all 5 regiments, pure Virginia. We're gonna head up here, and there's a battery up here too. Okay, so there's the bridge down there. Mahone's brigade's down there with his Virginia infantry. We have a battery all the way back in here of Pogies, howitzers, part of Pender's division. We also have a brigade plaque here, Posey, I think is how you say it. Posey's Mississippi infantry, part of Anderson's division of AP Hills Corps. We have also 2 batteries right here. One from Brooks Battery, consisting of 2 Napoleons and 2 12-pounder howitzers. And then we have another one here, still from Hills Corps, Pender's division, consisting, this is Ward's Battery, consisting of 3 Napoleons, 1 12-pounder howitzer right here. And here is the man himself, Robert E. Lee. And this is the Virginia Monument right here. So as you can tell, Virginia kind of gets the show of it all right here. And what a beautiful, beautiful statue. Robert E. Lee, if you notice, Robert E. Lee is looking right there on the 3rd day at the Union lines, hoping his men can see it all through, watching them just get absolutely ripped to shreds from his orders himself. Beautiful, beautiful monument. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I love this too. Hands off. Any person defecting this memorial will be arrested and fined $500. I love it. I love it. Whoever's defacing this monument here, they just don't know shit. They just don't know shit. It's good to see that. So on his horse Traveler, it's just amazing they went through here. I haven't been out there. Let's go out there and check that out, check the grounds. This is where they all went through, hoopering and hollering. Really hot day on July 3rd, which will be tomorrow, the anniversary. 158 years ago, they were here. These boys were here. All right, we're gonna go out there, check that battery out, see what's going on out there, all the way out there, and even though the lines are back here. So, all right, guys. Okay, so we're all the way out here, and we have a battery out here, which there's no plaque of why there's a battery out here. I don't understand why, but there's a nice bench though. Don't know what that is. It's got a key though. Looks like speakers. But man, it's beautiful out here though. Beautiful. And tomorrow I'll be making the whole hike all the way up there. I'll be right here with Ranger Matt Atkinson, so that'll be fun. I just read this right here. Lieutenant Thomas C. Holland, commanded Company G of the 28th Virginia Infantry, shouting, "Come on, boys!" Holland broke through the Union line at Cemetery Ridge. He fell moments later when a bullet pierced his cheek and exited the back of his head. He was carried to a Union field hospital and later recovered. Of the 88 men in his company who took part in Pickett's charge, 81 were listed as killed, wounded, or missing that night. 50 years later, where he fell and shook the hand of the Union soldier who had shot him. He returned, after the battle, Holland returned to the spot where he fell and shook the hand of the man who shot him. That's what it's all about. A lot of people don't think nowadays, you know, these guys were Americans, even though they were fighting for, as Ulysses S. Grant says, for one of the worst causes in the history of mankind. They were still Americans. Imagine 12,000 men with their rebel yells coming out of these fields right here, slowly coming out right through here. Just getting ripped to shreds, and the closer they get, the worse it becomes, the absolute worst. And then when they falter and pull back, you have these 12,000 guys, about 6,000 of them left, coming back, just shattered, coming back and having to pass Lee and all their, not just Lee, you know, it's not like they all just verged and went straight to Lee, but you know, they're all coming back and they're all passing their commanders in these field batteries here that tried their best to cover them and help them out and take some of those guns out, and they're passing through all of their commanders. And they're big commanders too. I mean, of course, the other commanders, their brigade generals and all that stuff, you know, they were out there. They were the ones coming back as well. Most of them were killed. I think it was like 17 generals were killed in just the attack, something like that, including, of course, Penders Penders, Trimble, and Armistead. Crazy stuff. Alrighty. Alright, we're behind the Virginia Monument. Here's a big old monument. Army of Northern Virginia, General Robert E. Lee commanding. This kind of gives you a summary of his corps commanders and what his divisions and kind of the gist of the battle from their perspective through the past 3 days. And right here, we got not really much up ahead besides this plaque here. It's gonna be Wright's Brigade. Wright's Brigade consisting of Georgia Infantry, part of Anderson's Division Hills Corps. All right, okay, I'm guessing that we're gonna start getting into a lot of Virginia or infantry up a ways. We got Garnett's Brigade here of all Virginia infantry, and now we are in Longstreet's Corps, Pickett's Division. So we are in Pickett's Division, so I'm guessing Trimble and Armistead's units are going to be right up here ways. So now we're in Longstreet, finally, and this one goes for a while. I think we're at the halfway mark. I don't know for sure, but let's see what we got here. I'm guessing this is for Longstreet, Army of Northern Virginia, 1st Army Corps, Pickett's Division, Major General George E. Pickett. Right there. We're in Pickett's Division right now. We are in Pickett's Division, and we are in Longstreet's Corps. Let's see what this one is up here. And then I think I'll turn off the camera until the next one that comes up. This one is Armistead's Brigade right here. That's where Armistead was. Virginia Infantry, of course. Pickett's Division. Lay down, man. Ain't no safe place here. Any place is as good as the next. And again, this would all be clear. They'd all be just lined up right in here. All right, guys. So I just realized I've been making a mistake the whole time. For some reason, I kept saying Trimble. I know what it is, Kemper. I don't know why I kept saying Trimble, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, yep, nope, it's Trimble. No, it's Kemper. Duh. Virginia Infantry, part of Pickett's Division. And that will be it for Pickett's Division. I think, if I'm correct, Pickett's Division actually has one more brigade, but they are somewhere else. They might be still back doing something else on a different errand. I could be wrong, like mixing up Kemper and Trumbull. But yeah. Let's see which one. I don't know what this one's gonna be, because there's no more brigades in Pickett's division that are here, as far as I know. This is Perry's brigade of Anderson's division, Hills Corps. Huh. Florida Infantry, 3 regiments. Interesting. Kind of mixing of the lines a little bit. All right, there's a long ways down. Long ways down the road, and it doesn't look like there's much there, but I'm sure we'll run into something. All right, guys, see you a little bit. Okay, so walked a ways. There's a monument there for the Florida troops. And then we have a plaque here for Army of Northern Virginia, 3rd Army Corps, Anderson's Division, Major General R.H. Anderson, right there. All right, still walking. No cannons, but it's probably because we're behind a hill here. But I'm wondering if he's got cannons up there on that ridge. I noticed there was a path down there that leads in the forest. I'm guessing kind of goes along here. And on our way back, we'll have time. Clearly we'll have time. I'll go down that path and see what's going on down there. If I see anything, then I'll turn the camera back on. But that's on our way back though. Wilcox Brigade, consisting of all Alabama infantry, 5 regiments. And up here will be Longstreet's headquarters. And there's a statue of Longstreet in all of his glory. So that'll be fun. Okay, it's starting to get a little muggier out. I just went up that hill right there. And we have some batteries along here. And even all the way over here, we still have Hills Corps' Anderson's division. This is Patterson's battery, consisting of 2 Napoleons and 4 12-pound howitzers. All firing right at the peach orchard. Right at the peach orchard, right over there. Right along here. Humphreys is right over there. Sickles right over there. And of course, 124th New York and stuff like that is over there. Devil's Den there. And then of course you have Little Round Top, Big Round Top. But this is where Longstreet's assault started, right here. Texans are way on the end there at Hood's division. Those are some big boys. Holy shit. 4 Napoleons. They don't look like Napoleons. They look a little bit bigger. Blount's battery. Part of Longstreet's Corps, Pickett's division. Pickett's cannons. And here's the man himself. Old Longstreet. The war horse himself. What's up, buddy? Old Longstreet. What a great commander. What a great commander he was. Good man too. Absolutely good man. And his cannons. This is where he was commanding, right here. Old Longstreet. Got some plaques here. Don't see a headquarters marker at all. Lieutenant James Longstreet, 1st Corps, Army of Northern Virginia. A little info on him, if you want to pause it. And this plaque over here. Lieutenant General James Longstreet. A little bit more info. Cool stuff. All right, Let's continue with the artillery batteries. Okay, more batteries. Plenty of more batteries to come. So here, part of Pickett's division still. 2 Napoleons and 2 10-pounder Parrots. Right there, part of Daring's battalion. I'm guessing that might be Daring's battalion in his plaque, or infantry. Yep, Daring's battalion right there. Part of Pickett's division. Little squirrel. Hey, what's going on, dude? Hey! And we got a battery right here, consisting of 1 10-pounder Parrot and 1 3-inch rifle and 2 Napoleons. Caskey's battery, part of Pickett's division as well. Again, all firing either on Cemetery Hill or Cemetery Ridge or the Peach Orchard. Boy, these Confederates, God, there's so many, but there's plenty of Yankees though on the other side, as we've all seen throughout the few days here at Gettysburg. That is a big boy. That is a big boy. 2 20-pounder Parrots and 4 Napoleons. Part of Stribling's battery. Daring's battalion is still Pickett's division as well. And then got another battery here. Norcom's battery, consisting of 2 Napoleons and 1 12-pounder howitzer. Part of Longstreet's Corps Artillery Reserve. So just by themselves, not attached to any division or brigade or anything. It's just, that's how they kind of had things. It's kind of like the old Napoleonic way. There was just a reserve artillery. It was a section of the Corps that was just nothing but artillery. Richardson's battery, it's a little bit easier to pronounce. 2 Napoleons and 1 12-pounder howitzer. Still part of Longstreet's artillery reserve. I'm guessing these are all his artillery reserve. Wolford's brigade, stationed right here, consisting of 3 regiments, Cobb's and Phillips legions, Georgia infantry. Part of McLaws division. Okay, so now we're in the position of McLaws. Here's Eschlemans, I think is how you say it, battalion, part of his artillery reserve. Here's a monument for the Louisiana troopers. A memorial from the state of Louisiana. Squaries battery, 1 Napoleon. That's all that was left on that one. Artillery reserve still. Barksdale's brigade, Barksdale's Mississippians, and you remember, good, awesome painting actually of Barksdale's Mississippians charging right through those barns right there. And they come across the 3rd Corps, of course, Sickles Corps, and some Zouaves that were positioned right over there. I'm thinking it was the 144th. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. But 3 Napoleons, Miller's battery, still artillery reserve for Longstreet. That was positioned right here. And then here, because of Barksdale's assault through the peach orchard, we have a monument for the Mississippi troops. Which will go down there. Why not? Why not? The state presented by the state of Mississippi. Fighting on all 3 days, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And there's Barksdale right there. They don't really use a lot of Don Triani's paintings. I don't know why. I'm not really a big fan of Mort. But I don't know, his paintings, they all kind of have the same style to it. Everything's like really blue and I don't know. Everything looks like it's being fought at like 4:30 in the morning when it's blue and the sky, you know, I don't know. I don't like the art style. I like Don Triani. It looks more realistic. There's a lot more stuff going on. It kind of looks exactly like what it would have been, you know. I mean, because there would have been way more troops than this during this assault. But those are the Zouaves I was talking about. There's Barksdale right there. Hey. Is Mississippi ready, sir? Mississippi is ready. And we got some batteries over here we're going to go take a look at. All right. Back to the artillery here. We have more artillery reserve. This is Rhett's battery. The Brooks artillery. 4 12-pounder howitzers. We got some more batteries up here, and then we're going to cross the road. Okay. We have Moody's battery. 4 24-pounder. Holy smokers, howitzers. Nice. 4 24-pounders. Let's go check these boys out. Oh yeah, that's definitely 24 pounds. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna cross the main road here. Oh, this is also still part of Artillery Reserve, Longstreet's. And all of Hood's troops are down the ways here. And they are assaulting, of course, the Round Tops. And then right here is the monument for Longstreet's 1st Corps headquarters. Right here. This is where he was at. It's right here. There's a tower here. There's somebody doing some exercises going up and down the tower. God help him. But we'll catch it on our way back. We'll get up there and take a good view and see what's going on over the battlefield. It's a great position. Me and the girlfriend were up there last night. It was really awesome. But those are the batteries there for the 20-pounders that I was talking about. But we'll keep on trucking. All right, beautiful view. We'll be up in that tower here on our way back. Beautiful view. That barn right there is General Eisenhower's house. Or well, President Eisenhower's house. This is where he came for retirement. He built his house right here on right next to Gettysburg. 1st Army Corps, McLaws Division in Lafayette, McLaws. This is where he was. We have a battery here of howitzers, it looks like. Kind of over this, behind this ridge here. Again, this would all have been clear. Carleton's battery, consisting of second section, 2 12-pounder howitzers. That was a mouthful. Got a monument for Georgian troops. Quite a few monuments on this strip here. Seams Brigade with the Georgia Infantry. Seams, we know that Seams, he went right through here, and he was the one that kind of had the second wave, the second punch of the 1-2 punch of the Wheatfield and Devil's Den and all that. And they collide with the Irish Brigade and so on, with Crawford's men. Kershaw's Brigade, consisting of South Carolina troops. Kershaw's men, we know, are going and trying to split right between 3rd Corps and 2nd Corps moving up. Right between the Peach Orchard and the wheat field. Here, looks like rifled smoothbore. 2 Napoleons and 2 3-inch rifles. Manley's Battery. I like that name. Part of McLaw's division. Those ones back there, McLaw's howitzers as well. And then we have this monument for South Carolina, looks like. Beautiful fields, beautiful hills. It's like a national park, because it is. It's a military national park. It's even better. Interesting. It shows all the regiments that were in all the corps of South Carolina. That's nice. Coming up here, we have a battery of clearly parrots. Part of McLaw's division. First section of two 10-pounder parrots. Carlton's battery as well. So this first section, or this is the first section. Second section was behind us. And we have a monument and a battery up here. Everybody's using this route to go to work for today, because it is currently Thursday, Friday, something like that. Here is Cabell's battalion. Excuse me, I had a burp. Battalion, McLaw's division, is artillery. And we have some artillery right up here. Right up here, ways. Big round top, little round top. We're getting closer. Once we get up on this hump here, this is where Hood's division was, and his Texans and Georgians and so on. Some Arkansas boys. Arkansas, or either Arkansas or Alabama. And they, of course, assault Devil's Den and Little Round Top. Longstreet's Corps, McLaw's division, McCarthy's battery, 2 Napoleons, and 2 3-inch rifles. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera right here, and we'll continue up on that battery right there. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much ahead at all. Came from over there. We got a lonely battery here. Frazier's battery, consisting of 2 10-pounder parrots and 2 3-inch rifles, part of McLaw's division, Longstreet's Corps. Okay, so our last battery was all the way down there, if you can see that. Right down there. We walked all the way up here, and there's Little Round Top, and there's Big Round Top. Devil's Den is right down in there, and those are the trees that lead through the wheat field. Got a monument here for Arkansas boys and what they did here during this battle. And we have a plaque here. Anderson's Brigade, Longstreet's Corps, Hood's Division. We are in Hood's Division now, consisting of Georgian infantry. And we have the Emmitsburg Road right in front of us, and we're gonna have to cross that one as well. I think this is gonna be our third main road crossing here. And on the other side of this is all Hood's troops that make their assault through here, down here. Let's point this out. So we came from there. This is the Emmitsburg Road. This is the road that they would have to cross through Pickett's Charge, with the fence on this side, fence on that side, to get over to, well, not only the Peach Orchard, but also Pickett's Charge as well. This one goes all the way to Emmitsburg, down the way there. All right, we're entering Hood's Division. Okay, there's the Emmitsburg Road. Now we got Hood's Division here. These are Hood's guns, 3 Napoleons, 1 12-pounder howitzer, and 1 6-pounder bronze gun. Latham's battery. These southern names. Robertson's Brigade, consisting of Texans, the 1st, 4th, and 5th Texans, and the 3rd Arkansas Infantry. Part of Hood's Division. These guys were the elite boys, and they went right through here, right through there, to Devil's Den. Right down there is the triangle field, and then they eventually try to make it up there. But sadly did not succeed. We got a monument here for Brigade General Robinson's, Hood's Texas Brigade. Right there, monument for the Texans. I'm guessing this is for Hood. Army of Northern Virginia, 1st Army Corps, Hood's Division. Right here. There you go. There you go. Here's some more another Texas monument right here. Them Texans are pretty proud. Continue on down the road here. Peach orchard right there. And the wheat field right there. Devil's Den right there. Okay, so here we are in Hood's position. Right here we got Benningson's brigade, consisting of all Georgian infantry. They're the ones that assaulted Devil's Den, a little round top as well, round through there. And it says on the plaque that they went in, before the assault they had around 1,500 troops. And by the time they were done, they lost 509 troops. Just completely mauled. Went right down through here, through this. I don't know what the farm was here though at the time. Probably says it on the plaque, but I don't read. The German artillery got Bachmann's artillery. That's probably why it's called the German artillery. Bachmann, 4 Napoleons, Hood's division, firing all here, boom, boom, boom on Devil's Den. A little bit of counter battery fire with the artillery that's already on Devil's Den, as well as maybe firing on a little round top up there with forget whose battery was on top of there, but you can clearly see it though, definitely. You don't even need guns to defend that. All you gotta do is throw rocks down on top of them. All right, coming up here next. Okay, we went on down the road a little ways from Benning's units. Got Henry's battalion here of Hood's division. We got a plaque down here, and we're getting close to the end. We went down the ways a little bit. Got Law's Brigade, Hood's division, a little different plaque. Oh, here we go. Law's Brigade. Right here. Consisting of Alabama infantry, 5 regiments, part of Hood's division. And then we got a battery here of seems like Napoleons. Some smooth bore. Gardens battery, consisting of 2 Napoleons and 2 10-pounder Parrots. And we have a monument here for the Alabamians. Your names are inscribed on Flame's immortal scroll. Firing right down in there. So this is the position that my girlfriend was talking about. You know, you have your batteries here and you have these clump of trees here. But I'm pretty sure, that's my theory, I'm thinking that you would have been able to see right through that. Either that or the trees weren't there in the first place at all in 1863, which could possibly be the case. But we're almost done with the lines here. We got a battery up there, we got a monument up there, and Hood's lines end somewhere down here. Wish we have another battery right over there. So we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. A lot of troops, a lot of cannons, tons of cannons, my God. Okay, so walk down a ways. We have Riley's battery with 2 Napoleons and 2 10-pounder Parrots, all shooting towards Devil's Den right there, a little round top up there, and the wheat field right in through there. Right in through there. And we got a battery all the way down there. We have a monument here. as well for just Southern troops in general. I've already looked at it yesterday. Longstreet's attack at 4 p.m. on the second day. 4 p.m. is pretty late, but it took them a long time though to get ready. All right, we got a battery down here, and this is about the end of the Confederate lines. This is the far right we're on. Okay, so we walked around there, and here is Riley's batteries, the other section of them with two 10-pounder parrots, even though these are not parrots. But so there's a sign right there, and that sign indicates the far right of the Confederate lines. So we made it. We did the whole shebang, all of Longstreet's corps and all of AP Hill's corps, and of course Ewell's corps is assaulting Culp's Hill on the other side. So we did it, guys. We walked all this way, all the way from, well, I'd say from where that clump of trees is, way back there, that big old mound. So we did it. Time to head back. There's somebody walking down there, and I noticed that there's actually somebody walking right down in the middle of the valley there. Really dedicated, those guys. Ah, there he is. Right there. There he is. He's going for that guy. He's a buff just like we all are. All right, guys, that's about it. I'll go check out that trail and see if there's more artillery on that trail that led from the road there, and we'll go see the tower as well. All right, guys.